Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie, Unicorn Caller, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We're just gonna jump right into it. I know you guys want that free code, so here we go. We got Shark Week is coming in. This will last all the way through July 31st, and you can basically get some special fish, and you can also get a free rental shark mount. So you shouldn't have to celebrate Shark Week without a Sharky companion. Redeem the code Shark Week 2022. I will leave that code in a top pinned comment so you can copy and paste it, and you have to type this in before 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, July 31st to receive a free 7-day rental Swift Shark mount with a chance at a permanent version. Enjoy. Make sure to take part in Shark Week before it swims away on July 31st. So you have a chance of basically getting the permanent mount or the 7-day rental. So there you go. And it says quote unquote chance. All right. Obviously my chances are low, but definitely type in the code and see if you get lucky. Moving on with the Wizard101 news, we got a ton of stuff that's happening. We got the Winter Wonder Pack is now available in the Crown Shop. So if you were looking for that pack, now it is available in the Crown Shop. And then we also got the Polaris Express bundle, which is also in the Crown Shop. We're going to be seeing a lot of bundles. It seems like they're bringing back these items in bulk items, or basically just items size like bundles. So there you go. We're going to see a lot of bundles. But over here we got KI Live. KI Live is scheduled for July 28th at 4 p.m. Central Time on Twitch. They're going to discuss Test Realm and stuff like that, which I'm really loving. The Summer Test Realm. We'll be talking about the Summer Test Realm and my main impressions of the first week, because I've been really enjoying it lately. You know, I'm surprised I'm enjoying it this much. And then over here, let's try that again. Now, through July 24th, members get their first second chance chest roll in each dungeon for free. Upgrade today to take advantage of this special benefit. There you go. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like this one, especially since it's one per dungeon on that specific dungeon, and it's only one per day. So a lot of people feel like it could be a little bit utilized better, maybe as a passive benefit, or perhaps if you could just do it an unlimited amount of times, where you could basically get that free chest chance reroll for free, no matter how many times you want to open it up. But yeah, there you go. That's your membership benefit. No double grinding, no double pet XP, no double reagent. That is your little membership benefit. So there you go. And then over here, we got the Winterland pack is available in the Crown Shop. This is a different pack from the one we just talked about. But yes, this one is also available in the Crown Shop if you wanted to get some of your Yuletide goodies. So there you go. Have fun with that. And then over here, we got another bundle. The Double Snowboard bundle is back in the Crown Shop through July 25th. This bundle includes the snowboard mount, the candy cane snowboard, and a mega snack pack, because why not? And yeah, there you go. Through July 25th. Have fun with that. Now, let's talk a little bit about Pirate101. Pirate101 kind of has some of the similar stuff concerning the whole Christmas and July festivities. But basically now through July 25th, the new Yuletide mount bundle is in the Crown Shop. This bundle includes the Wolf of the Winter mount, the Ice Cycle mount, the Crumbles Ginger Horse mount, and the Yule Mule mount, and Holiday Crystal Unicorn mount. Wow. A lot of mounts. It's a lot of mounts. But moving on from over here, this is basically for Pirate101. Again, this is the free Miracle Mitch services are back for members. Upgrade today to take advantage of this member benefit now through 7/24, basically July 24th. The spy will need you in action. So that is the membership benefit for Pirate101. And then the last news is over here. Now through July 25th, check out the Yuletide pet bundle in the Crown Shop. This bundle gives you the ostrich and a pear tree pet, the snowfall fawn pet, the Yuletide yeti pet, sky dragon candy cane pet, and the Noel clawward pet. So lots of bundles, lots of stuff to buy. Oh my goodness! But yeah, check it out for both Pirate101 and the Wizard101. And then lastly, going in from the Wizard101 Europe side, it's pretty much the same exact thing as the NA. You're going to get the free second chance reroll thing for memberships, and you also got some Yuletide items as well. So again, definitely check it out. It's pretty much the same thing as the NA stuff. However, the free code that we talked about, though, this is an NA code. I don't want to give anybody's hopes up. Sorry, Europe, I apologize. There's no really free codes. I kind of wish it was like for both. That would be cool if it was for both. I know they mentioned that briefly on the previous KI Live, but yeah, this is just an NA code. Sorry if I got anybody's hopes up. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for at least all the news right now that has been posted. And now we can finally just chill and relax on Test Realm. Right now, I am in the awesome guild house that Cheervalex, aka the GOAT, she invited me into this guild house. I think we made one video about this guild house, and she also made a video about this guild house. Oh, yo. Okay, that confetti actually that confetti scared me. Who put that there? Who put that there? Was that Emily? Did Emily put that there? Who put that there? Who put that there? Oh my goodness. Anyway, yes, this has been, you know, it's weird because I came in here low expectations, wasn't really expecting much, but honestly, this whole update is pretty chill to me, you know. Nothing really drastic happened. They're not changing the critical. They're not changing, like, damage, like, caps or anything like that. You know, it's just, like, it's just chill, you know. It's just kind of chill. And as you can see, I have been enjoying this whole guild feature a lot. But we're going to talk about, basically, like, my first impressions about Test Realm now. Basically, I already talked about the news, so if you're done talking about the news, you can leave now. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the summer test run because this is awesome, man. I mean, and again, if you have a housing decorator in your guild, they can basically just decorate it and it will look so pretty. And yeah, it's just awesome, man. So let's talk a little bit about it and let's go over the notes because there are a lot of things that a lot of people don't know, but they should know. And I feel like a lot of people on Live Realm are going to be in for a little treat, whether it's for the good or worse. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that over here. I just want to address some of the FAQ questions or frequently asked questions that a lot of people always ask me every test realm. I get the same questions over and over again, and I get it. I'm just going to keep reminding everybody. So, here is how to unlock a Test Realm in general. So, Test Realm is a premium type of feature, right? You can't go in it for free. All right, this is the Test Realm right here. I'm gonna zoom in right here. Can I zoom in? There we go. I can zoom in a little bit. So, Test Realm is available to members with an active membership. So if you have a membership, you can access the Test Realm. And to crown players who have made a purchase of $6 or more in the last 30 days. So that is how you unlock Test Realm. Unfortunately, if you don't have any of those requirements, then you will unable to, you can still download Test Realm, but you just won't be able to access it, right? And so this is another thing, again, we can just read this whole thing. You'll use the same login password that you use the Live Realm. Now what you do, this one's a really big one, but what you do on Test Realm does not affect your character on the Live Realm. So right now, if you look on the screen right now, this is just Test Realm. Like, look, I can, you know what? I'm going to delete one of my favorite pets. I'm going to delete it. Guess what? Who could I delete? Baron Von Cliff. Oh, wait, this is my forest spirit, I believe. Anyway, I'm dumping it. I'm throwing it away. How do I throw it? There we go. Boom, he's dead. He's gone. The pet's gone forever. He's gone. But remember, this is Test Realm. Okay, this is all Test Realm. It's all for testing purposes. Think of it as kind of like a beta or a testing server type of thing. So, Baron Von Cliff does not exist in the Test Realm. He does not exist in this realm of existence. But if I do go onto my Live Realm, then, you know, Baron Von Cliff is, fortunately, still there. Right? He's still there. I can do whatever I want on Test Realm. You can do whatever you want on Test Realm. It doesn't matter what you do. I can go into the crown shop. Like, I just do whatever I want. Look, I can buy one of these. Look, I can do whatever I want. They give you 15,000 crowns. Look at this. I'm gonna buy a beach ball. I'm gonna buy a beach ball. Why not? Why not buy a beach ball? I'm I'm gonna buy it. And then you're gonna go in my inventory right here. Beach ball. Oh, there's actually a cute there's actually a cute mount. Look at this. Look at this. But no, I will not, unfortunately, get the beach ball on live realm. I think you get the point, and yeah, just so you know, everything on test realm stays in test realm, so you don't have to worry about losing anything or losing any progress or something like that, or yeah, stuff like that. It's all just for testing, and as you can see, this is just gorgeous, man. Gorgeous stuff. And that pretty much wraps it up for the stuff I wanted to talk about test realm, and of course this big red text, so please keep in mind that this is a test realm. Don't expect everything to work, yada yada yada. You get it, you get the point. And I'll leave this linked in the description or the top pinned comment if you wanted to read this whole thing for yourself. But yeah, that's what's that. But anyway, going to the update notes, there are some very important notes I wanted to make about the summer update, because there's a lot of things that I think a lot of people miss or they don't read too much into, and sometimes I miss it too, but I wanted to discuss some things. First, let's talk a little bit about the whole skeleton key process. So again, they talked about how they introduced 4 new fights for the worlds that did not have a boss match, and the 6 existing fights, right? So this does mean that this is a very important note, this does mean that all the lore spellments and the spells will be taken off where they currently drop from, right? And so here are the existing bosses that now have spellments. It talks about all the existing spells, or the whole spellment issue, or whatever it is, but it shows you all the bosses that currently now have spellments. And then it shows you the new bosses that also have spellments as well. The one in Wisteria, the one in Aqua, the one in Dragonspire, and then the one in Celestia. And it actually tells you which spellments they drop. So the Wisteria lore spellments basically drop some Wisteria lore spellments, like Pigsy and stuff like that. The Immortal lore spellments, that drops from Aquila. And the Keeper's lore spellments drops from Dragonspire, and the Celestian lore spellments drop from Celestia, right? And so that will be kind of like the main focal point of where those spellments will drop. But this is also an interesting thing I mentioned in one of my other videos, and it's talking about how they're kind of phasing out the wooden and stone keys. So basically, this means that all 10 of these new fights will be unlocked with gold skeleton keys. Now, these gold keys are now found on the event progress bar, as well as existing skeleton key bosses. Now, any boss that is not listed above will still accept the old key types on their door, right? So all these bosses all require gold skeleton key now. The Spirit of Ignorance, that will drop some Ravenwood Rangers lore spellments. King Boar will drop some Grizzleheim lore spellments. Mushu, yeah, it goes on, but basically all these bosses take gold, is what I believe. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, now when you walk into a skeleton key fight, this is another very important one. Listen up. The boss will now scale to your level. Be careful, because if you are too high level, you will miss out on the loot. I don't know what basically that means, but yes, the bosses will scale to your level, so just make sure you're staying on top of that. If you're a max level, you go in that skeleton key boss fight, it will be a very hard skeleton key boss fight. But if you're like a level 30, and I think if it's by yourself or something like that, then it will scale to your level, right? The level scaling in the game is a little bit confusing to understand. But another thing is, another big addition to the key system is the use of the battle gate. This is more of a guild exclusive method from accessing these battles. You can craft the special battle gate keys using gold skeleton keys and guild reagents to open a portal in your guild house to the boss of your choosing, which stays open for an extended period of time. Now, upon passing through, players are then teleported to the combat zone of the boss fight, with the mobs scaled to the highest level wizard who entered the portal or who cast the cantrip. So again, you can do that in guilds. It's pretty interesting, and I know a lot of people have said this all the time, But Richard, do you need a membership to access these skeleton key boss fights? And the answer is no, you do not. Now, when it comes to skeleton key boss fights or boss rooms, they typically have their own type of world system type of thing. It's really weird and confusing, but no, you can access it completely for free. So if you go to the team up kiosk and there is a team up for, I don't know, one of these skeleton key bosses like in Celestia, and you didn't have that area of Celestia unlocked, you can still join in through that team up, and you can still get into that combat, and you can still get into that dungeon overall, right? So you don't need membership, and you don't really need premium access. You just need someone to initially start the team up, and if they required help, you can join the team up, and yeah, you can help them out. So don't tell KI this, because I feel like they're gonna patch it, and I feel like it might be all my fault for even saying all that, but have fun with it. Have fun with it. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, pretty much. Honestly, about the that was kind of the main thing about this test realm that a lot of people are definitely not gonna like. And there's a lot of various ways, you know, there's various ways to get these gold keys. And typically for me, I have always had just a large portion of gold keys that I never really used, because some of the skeleton key boss fights, you know, just felt like a waste of time for me. The drops were too low, and you know, it just felt like overall it just wasn't really necessary. But now they're kind of giving me away, and hopefully other players to spend their gold keys. And of course, not everybody's going to be on board with that, because not everybody's going to have gold keys. But like I said, there's actually various ways to even craft the gold keys. The Decathlon and Beast Moon will provide some crafting recipes so that you can craft your gold keys, which aren't really expensive at all. I can actually show you if you wanted. But yeah, they're not really expensive in terms of like how much Beast Moon you play. All you have to do is plant the seeds, just plant a bunch of seeds and just kind of farm off of that. But yeah, I think it's pretty interesting though that there is a crafting recipe for the gold skeleton key. As you can see, I have so many balanced moonstones and the harmonious moonstones. I think the hunter moonstones are pretty easy to get. I'm actually not sure how to get those. I don't know if you just plant the regular beast moon seed and you just keep harvesting them, or if you can get them through matches, which I believe you can. But yeah, I could craft a bunch of gold keys if I wanted to. You know, it's all gonna be in good fun. But yeah, a lot of people are not gonna like the whole phasing out of the whole wooden and stone skeleton key thing, which is ironic because, you know, I typically don't have that many wooden or stone skeleton keys. Those are usually the hardest skeleton keys for me to get. So now that I have a way to use the gold skeleton keys, it's actually pretty interesting, you know? And talking about like kind of the first impressions of Test Realm, I honestly like Test Realm. I think it's pretty good. I didn't really notice any bugs or glitches besides some visual stuff that happens in the guild house that needs to be checked out. But honestly, the whole guild system is pretty cool. Now, like I said, it's easier to make a guild in Test Run because they kind of lowered the requirement in order to actually make a guild. But if you did want to make a guild in Live Realm, and this is when it comes to the big topic, you do need 11 friends online at the same time. As of right now when I'm saying, we don't know if they're going to change this over time. Hopefully they do. I would hope they do. But yeah, you would need 11 friends online, and all 11 of them have to be at least a level 30 or greater. And then after you make your guild, you can create your name, and then you can go to the guild house and stuff like that, where you can unlock these items via cantrips. And I feel like a lot of people don't really use cantrips, so I might do a cantrip tutorial just for that. So yeah, it's a little bit of, it's a lot of work, honestly, if you want to get those other islands up. But overall, though, I like it. You know, it's a nice little social tool. And another thing that I do have to remind players on, and this is another big one that I have to remind players on, but when you donate items, it permanently stays there at the guild, right? It will permanently stay there forever in the guild. You can't put it back in your backpack. It goes in the guild inventory. So I'll show you what I mean right here. So you would go to your social tab, you can view the inventory right here, and you can see the guild inventory right here. It goes up to 100. So I'm going to go into my backpack, and I am just going to find something I don't care for, you know, but something really rare, like I don't know, this Raven Tree statue. I don't think it's rare, but I'm going to donate it. And when you donate an item, it will say this, that the donation to a guild are permanent. Are you sure you want to donate this item to your guild? So that means that you cannot pick this back up and put it back in your backpack and put it in your own house anymore. It stays there in the guild forever, right? And the thing is, if you leave the guild, you kind of just wasted your own item, you know, because it's still going to be in that guild house forever. So yeah, you'll definitely have to think on what kind of items you actually want to put in the guild house and stuff like that. And for me, I first thought that, oh, I'm just going to put all my gauntlets in here, all the viewers can play on it, it'll be fun. But then I thought about it, I was like, wait a second, I'm never going to get those gauntlets back, like, ever again. They will just be always in the guild inventory / the guild house. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna think back about that. I'm gonna think real hard about that, you know? And again, it is a cool concept, but I really do wish you could retrieve your item back, especially if you are the owner of that item. I really do wish you could retrieve it back, but again, I'll just have to think about it. I'll just have to look into it. But yeah, again, like I said, donations are permanent, but again, this is test realm. This is just for testing purposes, but when the update does come on live realm, definitely be careful about that, because I already know that there's going to be a lot of people to like make some mistakes and stuff like that, and so it's going to be weird. So I donated this painting here. This is the very first Scroll of Fortune painting, right? This is the very first one, and I also donated all these Monstrology minions as well, and I cannot pick them back up. If I pick it up, it will just go into the guild inventory. This is the guild inventory, and this is where all the donations are, and you can place all the other items if you are marked a decorator or not. But again, you have to be very careful on what items you really want to donate to the guild, alright? So just be aware of that. And overall, again, I gotta get into the impressions part, but again, I like Test Room. Test Room's pretty chill for me, you know? I came in here, low expectations, because every time I have high expectations, I get mad. But yeah, this is a pretty chill, it's chill, you know? And I like the whole guild system. I think it's interesting. And the requirements for it, if it is really 11 players, I feel like a lot of people are not really going to like that. But again, it's up to them, honestly. I'm not a game dev or anything. But I like it so far, you know? It kind of reminds me of, like, my university back when I went to the dorms back on campus, and then, you know, the pandemic hit and stuff like that. But it's a nice little social feature, you know, just to hang out with people. And you can visit the guild house even if the owner is offline, or, you know, if any guild members are offline. I mean, you can see the guild roster right now. Sadly, I'm the only one online right now, but yeah, it's a pretty cool feature, and I like it. I can't wait to make my own guild, you know? I want to make my own guild with you guys, you know? And I saw a lot of comments talking about, oh, I would never join a guild, or it's going to be impossible to get in a guild. You guys can always join my guild, alright? It's like 50 max players, so if you want to join my guild, I mean, definitely shoot like a friend code or something like that, you know? And, no, these fireworks, these confetti fireworks are scaring me. But, you know, I understand it is hard to socialize in this game, especially this game. But, yeah, if you just wanted to join a chill guild, I'll make a guild. Yeah, it will be fun. But, yeah. Main impressions, though, I like the guild house, like the whole guild system, yada, yada, yada. The new bosses are pretty interesting. The one in Aquila is the only one I've done so far, and I didn't manage to do the other ones just because they're either too hard for me to solo, or there's not really anybody in team up, and this usually happens every test round. There's just a lot of people that don't really play test round, and it's usually empty. Like, I can't even get into a Beast Moon match just because I'm the only player waiting, and so I didn't really get a chance to test out the Beast Moon or the Beast Forms, and I really did want to try out that Storm Ninja Pig. I think it's interesting, but I will probably have to do that next time or next week, maybe on active hours and stuff like that. But yeah, not that many people play on test room, so I didn't really get a chance to test out the new Beast Forms. I didn't get a chance to kind of fight the new bosses. I mean, I could try and solo fight it just to see how it is and stuff like that, but some of those new fights are pretty difficult, and I actually like the difficulty of it. I already know that it will get nerfed as usual, but yeah, I think it's pretty interesting though to see all these new bosses, especially when the bosses require gold skeleton keys and when they drop spell mint. And I can safely say that on my first drop of the whole whatchamacallit, what was it? Aquila. It was the Aquila skeleton key. I can safely say that the drop rates, crossing fingers, knock on wood, my first drop rate for the first run was pretty cool. I got a lot of spell mint, and I actually got a hat, and I actually made a video about that. I have to post it probably later today, but I got a hat with it. And where was it? It's right here. I got this hat. I was like, oh yeah, it's one of these packs. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it comes from like a pack or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I got gear, so that's pretty cool. And I got a bunch of spell mints. And I also got 3 of those Azoth treasure cards, which are used as kind of guild reagents to unlock more islands of your guild and, of course, upgrade some other stuff. You know, it's an interesting concept, and I honestly like the drop rate so far. Just please don't drop the drop rate. Just make the drop rates as high as possible. And I'm gonna keep saying this. The whole point of the skeleton key boss fights is to give a high reward so people can keep farming. It gives people a reason to keep farming, right? King Boar was just, oh my goodness, the launch of King Boar was just weird. I don't know what happened to King Boar, bro. I heard so many stories of people spending like 200 keys and they barely got any spell minutes. I'm like, wow, that's just insane to me, right? You know, at the end of every skeleton key boss fight, you're supposed to get at least something, right? Just motivate the player to keep wanting to play the game, you know? And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for what I wanted to say about Test Realm. They changed some of the Professor's Horde Pack gear, which I don't really care for it much. I think they upgraded to like level 150 or something like that. I don't really care much about the Professor's Horde Pack gear. I'm kind of just chilling with my own gear. You know, whenever it comes to like gears and stat changes, they don't really mention that much in the Test Realm notes specifically on what gears have been changed, but I don't really care much about that. You guys can go on Google and just see the changes and stuff like that. But that pretty much wraps it up for everything I wanted to talk about for Test Realm. Test Realm for me is a thumbs up for all y'all game devs that watch me or anybody. It is thumbs up. I like it. I think it's pretty cool, you know? And I think it's a nice social feature. I think a lot of people will like it. I think a few people will like it. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. I'm going to go downstairs and get some cereal. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the summer test run so far. Let me know what you guys think about guilds. Let me know what you guys think about the new beast forms and beast moon. Let me know what you guys think about those new skeleton key bosses. And let me know what you guys think about this update in general. My name is Richard Unicorn Caller, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, and thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the long video. I apologize. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.